wrestled with him until the break of day. Now when he saw that he did not prevail against him, he touched the socket of his hip, and the socket of Jacob's hip was out of joint as he wrestled with him. And he said, "Let me go, for the day breaks." But this is when you know that Jacob is at that place where, man, I'm tired. I'm tired of scheming. I'm tired of the surface stuff. I'm tired of, me getting by on my wits. My wits get me by, my street sense get me by. And I'm tired because what he says, I'm not going to see what's going on is Jacob is wrestling with God. And let me just say this tonight. I want to tell you that it's nothing that anyone is struggling with in here other than you struggling with God. You struggling, listen, you're not struggling with crack cocaine. You're not struggling with sexual sin. You're not struggling with porn. You're not struggling with low self-esteem. You're not struggling with none of that stuff. You're not struggling with alcohol. You're not struggling. You're struggling in what part of God you want to get in. All of us are in a struggle right now. Is God, am I going to give you all of me, or am I just going to continue going through this life struggling with you? Just giving you a part, giving you a leg, giving you an arm. I keep my heart. You ain't struggling. I just want to just give you that tonight as a revelation. There are people in here think that they're struggling with addictions. You're not struggling with addictions. You're struggling about whether you really want to give God your all. And this is what Jacob did. And it took him all night. He was in this struggle. But really he was in this struggle. See, he thought his struggle was with Esau. Because look, I've been struggling with that since the womb. And let me tell you something. We can get so deceived in this life that, we can kind of think that these problems that are on the peripheral, we think that those are our problems. But our problem is the fact that we have not surrendered to the God that's been chasing us, the God that has been pursuing us all of our life. Listen, he's been pursuing you in your conscience. He's been pursuing you through circumstances. He's been pursuing you through the word. It might have been a preacher. It might have been a friend. Through all type of circumstances. In all of our lives, since we've known anything, any bitty part of God, we've been struggling. I don't want to give you that, God. Okay, I'll give it to you. Okay, I'm going to hold on to this. You hold on to that for a couple. Okay, I'll give you that, God. When all the time, if we're way back here, you would have just given them your heart, given them everything all at one time. We wouldn't have wandered and did that 40-year journey like the Israelites. 11, 12-day journey. So here we see Jacob struggling, and he finally finds out what the struggle has always been. His struggle wasn't with Esau. His struggle wasn't, getting a proper relationship with his mother. Some of us have mothers that don't want to let go. You 35, she's still calling her, you're my baby, and you 40. I got to get my baby out of jail. No, Esau's problem wasn't with Rebekah. Esau's problem wasn't with Laban. Jacob's problem wasn't with Rachel or none of his wives. Jacob's problem wasn't that he had too much with the birthright and the blessing. His problem always was love. my deception and my trickery have got me over for so long. And he struggled with giving him his whole self to God. Everybody stand.